or die. Hey, swing those hips around. Can't stop, roll back down. My ladies, short, tall, thin or wide, always down and ready to ride. One by one, billion by billion, been holding up half the sky. Raise your hand if you're ready and willing, if you know it's time for a
And good evening and welcome to After the Game on this Tuesday night. I am King of the North and we are HFD Footy. Welcome to everybody who is watching along and also in the chat. And just before I say anything, go the Hawks. So we are on the Hawks. We've got Harry and we've got Will who are, and you have a look at the poll. Have a look at the poll, guys. And there's some, let's see, Hawks 60%, the Lions 20%, Collingwood 10%, and Geelong 10%. So far out, there we go. George is going for the Cats. How are you, George? Good to have you in. Jamar is going for the Lions. He's a Lions man through and through. So the Pies will lose. There we go. Very confident from Jamar. G'day, Toby. Toby's going for the Cats and also the Lions as well this weekend. And King A is going for Collingwood, I think. Is that right, King A? Ree's going for the Hawks. And who else have we got in the chat? Let's have a look. Thank you, Ree, for the super sticker as well. Thank you very much for that. That's very nice of you to do that. And yeah, let's have a look at a bit of news, have a look at the injuries, and we'll have a look at the games and do our tips. Make it a quick show tonight. And how are you, Will? Going all right? Good to have you in, another Hawk supporter. And I'm catching up with a mate of mine who's a Hawk supporter on Thursday night to have some dinner and catch up. So yeah, should be good. And here we are. We're getting to the pointy end of town now. So prelim finals, and then we see who goes into the grand final for the week after. So it should be interesting. Will be the first time in history if the Hawks win this. Oh, mate, it would be absolutely crazy, Harry. If they can do it from just to get into a prelim is just after 2 or 3 years of a basic rebuild is just amazing. Well, what they've done. So if they could go all the way, it would be unbelievable. So some weird comments this week from the Geelong coach as well, Chris Scott. So yeah, crazy. Gunston versus his old team in the GF. Yeah, mate. If Gunston can kick 5 like he's kicking between 3 and 5 on a regular basis now, and he basically got the shits because there was a blind interviewer in the when they were doing the press conference, and he got upset because someone was blind in there, and there was a blind person asking questions. So yeah, it was just bizarre. So there was just this tweet about it. So it was crazy stuff. But anyway, there we go. So the other news, I've been a bit of probably for the last 2 years, I've been a bit of a Sam Flanders man, and heard the news today out of the Gold Coast that Sam is, I think, maybe forced to look for other arrangements. But he's in a contract, but he wants more. He wants more time in the midfield. So he's asked for he's asked for a release or whether it's he's looking to other clubs. They said he hasn't merit to the Hawks as well. Could you imagine, Will? Could you imagine if we get merit to the Hawks. Crazy. So yeah, all the best to Sam Flanders, whatever he does, if he stays at the Gold Coast or he goes to St Kilda. St Kilda seem to be the one who is getting a lot of these players coming to their team, so they should be going. Breaking news, the Lions to get Draper and Redmond and Oscar Allen. Far out. That boosts the Lions, that's for sure. So let's have a quick look at some of the well, what we might do. Let's do the injuries first. Let's go to the waiting room, and here we go. And we will just bring up the teams, just the teams that are playing this weekend, of course. So let's just go here. So this is all there is for Brisbane. So it's pretty much season ending for most people. Eric Hipwood is the big one there with a knee for the season. Lachie Neale is to be confirmed. So the calf is still an issue. If you were smart, you'd probably rest him and try and get yourselves into the GF and then bring him back. But yeah, what are your thoughts on Lachie Neale? Is he going to come back? Learn Bottle's in the house as well. G'day, Learn Bottle. We made a Urella, a famous, delicious Finnish spinach soup. There we go. Good on you, mate. Hawks will be playing at their home ground. They won last 2 games away. It's more than a little ominous for the Cats. It certainly is. It certainly is indeed. Learn Bottle's going for Collingwood. Good on you, mate. It was good with the boiled eggs. Awesome. 5-week injury for Neale, so we won't be seeing Neale back, I would be assuming, after that. So let's have a look. Collingwood. Let's have a look at Collingwood. They're all looking like the season. There's no big names there really, so it just depends if Hill makes a comeback. G'day, Gabe. How you going? How's things, Gabriel? Going good, I hope. Howe. Yep, Jeremy Howe is getting a test on the groin. So there we go. That's the if he can come back, then that would be very handy for Collingwood. That's for sure. But the rest are looking like season. So yeah, whether Bobby Hill went around and was all right on the weekend, and whether he's going to get a spot back in, I don't know. Geelong looked to be the best out of everybody. Reece Stanley is getting the test for his hamstring, so we'll see whether he makes it back in as well. Be very, very surprised if Bobby Hill is selected. Has played 1 game since round 15. Yeah, true. That's true. But you never know. It's a big occasion, and he does rise to the big occasions. About to shit my pants on Friday night. Not sure what to think about it. There we go. Thank you, Learn Bottle. Thanks for that. And good to have you in the chat, Learn Bottle. Good to have you back in. 14 votes. Is Reece Stanley out? Reece Stanley is getting a test for a hamstring. So that's what it says on the latest, and that came out on the 16th, which is today. So that came out today. So this is news from today. So he'll get a test for that hamstring for Reece Stanley. So we shall see what happens there. Let's have a look at our little poll that we've got running. And we've got the Hawks 47%, Brisbane 20%, the Cats 20%, and Collingwood 13%. So definitely the Hawks, definitely votes for the Hawks have come strong. So that's good. And then finally, let's have a look at Hawthorn and Cal Shadir with a hamstring for a week. Luke Bruce did his knee, so he's done for the season. He may retire, you never know. Will Day for the season. Finn McGuinness for the season. And Harry Morris for the season as well. Noah Mraz is a knee and a week. So I don't know. I think we're doing okay without Kalshadir. What did we make of boys and girls? What did we make of um, Chol's effort on the weekend? What did you think about that? Bruce announced his retirement at the end of the season, so yeah, he's pretty much done because he's retiring. So there we go. Harvey, g'day. How we going? Not that good. Yeah, no, he's I don't know. He can't just play a one quarter of football and kick a couple of goals. He's got to be able to do more and get around. What do you feel about Port getting Jimmy Bartell? Jimmy Bartell, the footy boss, not confirmed yet. I think. Hang on a sec. Let me go back for a second. Not confirmed yet. I think it will be been lurking around the club. Jimmy Bartell has been lurking around Port Adelaide, around Port Adelaide. Okay. There we go. Poor Bruce. Yeah, that was terrible news from Bruce, and that was a bloody terrible knee injury as well, the way his leg bloody folded around. I do feel horrible that it has happened to him, poor bloke. Yeah, true. Very true. Chol is inconsistent. He is inconsistent, Will. Yep. Marbs crashed the pack. Hang on a sec. Crashed the packs, but fails to show what he's capable of. Sometimes he has absolute blinders, Harry, doesn't he? And other times he's just like not being able to catch a ball or whatever. So all over the news. There we go. All right, let's have a look at some of the other news that's going on. So let me just get out of here and back to, let's go to this one. There we go, that's better. We'll go there for a bit. All right, so let's start at the top. So we got Merritt must go after schoolyard fight with Dons turns nasty. Zach Merritt, Essendon Football Club fight may be unfolding in a supposed elite sports system, but the petty, obstinate and immature behaviour on display has given it a school playground feel. Wow. So there we go. There's trouble in paradise in Essendon, that's for sure. And today's news about my man Sam Flanders, Gold Coast midfielder Sam Flanders, has officially told the Suns of his desire to be traded elsewhere next season. Flanders is contracted until the end of 2027, but has attracted attention from a host of Victorian clubs. So, and who was it? It was St Kilda, and it was, who was the other one? That let me see. I can't remember who the other one was, but one of them was St Kilda, that's for sure. St Kilda's going after a few. But yeah, Sammy Flanders. Never know what you're going to get with Marbio until the day, 100%. Geelong Collingwood Granny. There we go. We think it's going to be a Hawthorn Geelong. No, it can't be a Hawthorn Geelong. It could be a Hawthorn Brisbane, maybe, or Collingwood. There we go. Never know. I'm never going to recover if the Cats lose to the Hawks. Hawthorn Collingwood, you reckon, Will? There we go. All right. So, yeah, let's see what happens with Sam Flanders. But he's a good player. Free agent officially picks new home. Bombers wait for compo call. Free agent Sam Draper has officially nominated Brisbane as the new home, as we were told a couple of minutes ago in the chat. And last week Draper told us and he would be seeking to move away from the club, with the Lions and Adelaide both chasing his signature. So that's interesting. Free kick Geelong. There we go. Every chance of it being a Hawks Lions grand final as well. Yep, that's true. Lux is in the house. Lux is gonna want a Collingwood something grand final, aren't you? So that's what he'll be going for. Who else we got? Crow small forward delisted after 120 game. Irishman also axed. Adelaide has delisted small forward Lachlan Murphy after 120 games at the club. Murphy, 26, leaves the club after 9 seasons, including one in the reserves. Advised on Tuesday he won't be offered a new contract. So there we go. They've already started early before the end of the season as well. I want a Pies and a Hawks game, so it's me versus the King, the King and Harry and Will as well. So there we go, and my mate Gary as well, who's a Hawk supporter. I can't contribute. The DeGoey decision that could define Magpies' season. It is the decision that could define Collingwood's season, and it was Jordan DeGoey who drove it. The gun Magpie, who just had 9 disposals in the thrilling loss to Geelong in round 8, continuing what had been a slow start to his 2025 season. What is going on with DeGoey? Just wasn't right to go on fixing his broken body. Oh, okay. So he's been working on his body and all that sort of stuff. So, declined in form. Okay. So he'll be there. He'll be there on the weekend as well. So, so there we go. That looks like the latest news around the place on the AFL website. So yeah, that's about the size of it. And g'day Samantha, welcome into the chat as well. Let's have a look at the poll. Let's see how we're going. Oh no, the Hawks are dropping down, 39% now. Geelong 22%, Brisbane 22%, and Collingwood 17% for pick your team for the prelim final. So there we go. Not going to lie, you're nervous. Yeah, it's a bit nerve-wracking, that's for sure. And Gabriel's nervous as well. And Ree is counting the likes and smashing it with 8 likes. Thank you, Ree, for that. Let's have a look at the XP ladder as well. And Ree Lester is leading the way up there on number 1 position. Jamar is in number 2. George is number 3. No? Hang on a sec. Let me just find who is... Where is... let me see. There we go. Ego is number 3, and George is number 4, and far out, I'm in number 5. So Harvey's nearly got me, but there we go. Real Lester leads the way. Good on you. G'day, lads and ladies. Khan the Cats. Philthorpe is a flog. There we go. He didn't play. They all didn't play very good. Philthorpe was seen poking his tongue during the national anthem. There we go. Well, he didn't play very good either on that night either. Samantha is going for the Lions on Saturday night. And let's have a look at the last week's game. Paul's in the house. G'day, Paul. G'day, Gabriel. Did you save your weekend pork barbecue for the king, or eat the Euros? There we go. How was the barbecue? There, that's the question. GT the legend. Then the whole family will be here. That's right. Exactly. That is that too. When he did that with his tongue on the national anthem as well. I didn't see that. So there we go. All right, let's have a look at last week's games, and it'll be a quick one because it was it was a bit average, but both games were a bit average. So let's have a look at game number one. So we had Adelaide Crows took on the Hawks at Adelaide Oval, and it was the big game on last Friday night. It was pretty nice. Had the crackling on it. See ya. I'm going to watch the Athletics World Championships on Channel 9. Go Penrith and go Australia. There we go. Go Harvey. Good on you, Harvey. Thanks for popping in, mate, and good to see you. And we'll do some NRL on the weekend as well. So I'll tell you about the watch-alongs shortly. Rochelle turns up with a fake beard saying, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. I'm so funny and haven't played for 2.5 months. There we go. Lions want revenge, because it's what happens in 2023. That's true. Yes, that is very true. All right, so it was the Hawks on Friday night, 14-17, 101 to 10-7-67. The Hawks won by 34 points and went through to the prelim. And the Crows went out in straight sets with 2 straight losses. So wasn't good. King barbecues on the weekend sport with the King. You can't get more Aussie than that. That's true, Paul. Yep. Just the Hawks too good. Well coached, well put together. They played really well. They made a few mistakes, but the Crows just not up to finals footy. And they will have to come back and rethink in the off season and get it going again. What are the Crows thinking? Playing Rochelle that hasn't played for 3 months in a semi-final, which had their season on the line. It wasn't just Rochelle. Like, Rochelle kicked 2 goals, but their forward line just failed completely. None of their Fogarty, Philthorpe, and Tex didn't fire. So yeah, it was pretty average, really. Pretty average performance by the minor premiers, that's for sure. All right, let's have a look at game number 2. And unfortunately, this was a bit of a blowout as well. So I was hoping that the Suns would stand up and put a performance on, but looks like they played their final last week, the week before, and the Lions just showed why they're minor premiers, why they are the premiers, and they won 14-16, 100 to 6-11-47. Brisbane won by 53 points, but they were just all over them for the whole game, and they showed their dominance, and the Suns just ran out of steam. So it was good to see that the Suns went so far into the finals. They're obviously not good enough for finals footy yet. Yeah, Gabe, that's for sure. I hope Fagan's heart can take it. He's 64. True. Yeah, that's true, Harry. Yeah, he's going to try his best, though. It should be good. So 9 likes. Thank you, Ree, for counting the likes. Show how bad Freo actually are when it comes to finals. Yeah, another one. Yep. I think the Suns are better. Like the Suns go better. They just lost their way completely. Overwhelmed probably by the occasion, but they'll be better for the experience, and we will see what happens on the next one. Oh, let's have a look at this week's games. What are you guys doing tomorrow? What are we doing tomorrow? I think I'm working. That's what I'm doing. All right, let's have a look and go to. All right, the big ones. The 2 prelim finals for a spot in the grand final. And let's start with game number 1. And put your tips in the chat and by how much. And it is the Geelong Cats versus the Hawks. It's 2nd versus 8th, and it's at the MCG. So the gloves will be off. 7:30 start on Friday night. It's going to be a ripper, absolute ripper game of footy. And I don't think we've got any. We don't have any teams yet. So, but it's going to be full strength. Everybody's going to be full strength. So yeah, I'm seeing my mum and dad down from Frankston tomorrow. That'll be good, Ree. Awesome. Cats by 48 for Toby. Cats by 3. Sick to my stomach for this from Gabriel. I'm seeing my friend 2 tomorrow. There we go. Lux is going the Hawks by 6. Want Pies and the Hawks in the GF. I'm going the Hawks as well by 20. I'm going to stick with my 20 prediction. They've been winning by 20 and 30 in a lot of games, so I'm going for the Hawks as well. Ree's going Hawks by 6. Strange, as I can see Toby. Hang on. Trying to see Toby's pop up on the screen, but not in the chat. It's weird, Harry, because there's a lot of people who have said that for some reason Toby doesn't pop up in the chat, but you can see him on the bubble chat. So just a bit of a weird situation. We can't work out. It's been happening for a while, but we can't figure it out. Samantha is the Lions by 84. 84, there we go. Far out. That's a massive score. And the Hawks by 40. There we go. Very cool, Samantha. Long live, buddy. Reunited. You will have to tell your friends to subscribe to the King. Yes, 100%, Paul. Hawks by 14 from Harry as well. Will, what do you... Did you give us a tip? Did you give a tip by how much, Will? Let me just scroll back for a second. Don't know whether I got Will's tip. I know he's going for the Hawks, but I didn't know by how much. Here's one of my friends from primary school. There we go. Lions by 69, Hawks by 18. There we go. And the Lions by 69, the King's favourite number. There we go. All right, let's have a look at game number 2. And this is going to be one for Lux and Jamar. So all of our Collingwood supporters will be in the house as well. We are at the MCG, so it is Collingwood's home ground. 4th versus 3rd. Collingwood versus Brisbane Lions. It is on Saturday at 5:15 p.m. So a weird time to be going. But geez, I just don't know. I just don't know about this one. I'm not sure. I'll have to have a think about it. 10 likes. Thank you guys for the likes. Appreciate that as well. Chewy, g'day. Welcome into the chat. And it's the Cats by 59. Gabriel's going the Pies by a solid 21 points. And the Pies by 15. Lux. Well, where do we see? Jamar is going Lux Lions win by 69. Clyde's going Collingwood by 79. There we go. Samantha loves rugby. He's going I love the king. There we go. Lions by 69 again from Ree. It's so that the Lions can get a late flight home. Oh, so they can get, gotcha. Oh, they're starting early so they can get a flight home. Gotcha. Okay. Toby is the Brisbane by 26. Lux is the Pies by 4. We are going to give the Lions PTSD. Yeah, I think I'm gonna tip the Pies just for Lux's sake, and being at the MCG, I think and there's going to be a monster Collingwood supporter base there as well. Harry's the Pies by 79. There we go. Ree 11 likes. Thank you, Ree. And good job, Ree Lester. Yeah, good on you, Toby. Lions shouldn't even deserve to make it to the GF if they do. Well, they managed to get past who they needed to get past, so they're there. They got smashed by Geelong in the qualifying finals and then make the grand final. Doesn't feel right. Yeah. G'day, Chewbacca from Star Wars. How are you? Welcome to the King's channel. Chewbacca. Oh, Chewie. Oh, gotcha. There we go. I'm with you. King of the North. Good job. Thank you, Toby, for that. What rugby are you talking about? He's just... it's all good, Samantha. It's all good. Paul's just doing his thing there. So there we go. All right. So they are the two games. I think I'm going Hawks and Collingwood. So we get a Hawks and Collingwood grand final. That would be maybe an absolute ripper, actually, to be honest. Best of luck on Friday. Thanks, Gabriel. Thanks for that, and best of luck to you as well. Hope the best team win. Crows are not premiers anymore. They're not, Clyde. No. Crows are licking their wounds and reconsidering their life. To be honest, they've got to see what's going on with their finals appearance. G'day, Greenfinger. How you going? How are you, Paul? Going all right? I got the nickname from work in operating theatres. They thought I walked like Chewbacca. There we go. Tough one for me. I don't think Lions can do it. There we go. Just jump on the Hawks, Paul. All good. Shouldn't pay any attention as to what happened during the home and away season. Finals are a different kettle of fish. They 100% are, Harry. You've got to be just turning up on the day and playing your best on the day. It doesn't matter what's happened during the season at all. Gabriel will be a Hawk supporter on Friday night. Yeah, we'll convince him. We'll convince him on Friday night. That's for sure. So Crows and Minor Premiers, and they go out in straight sets. They do. Yeah, that's for sure. All right. So let's have a look at the watch along. So this weekend we're going to do. I think it's going to be 3 games because there's going to be one clash. So definitely. So Friday night's going to be Geelong and Hawthorn on Friday night, 7:40 at the MCG. Saturday is going to be Collingwood and Brisbane. So definitely the 2 AFL games. We will have then over in the NRL, we've got the Raiders versus the Sharks on Saturday night. So we'll put the scoreboard up for the Raiders and the Sharks because we're going to be watching the Collingwood and Brisbane game, but we'll have the scoreboard up. But on Sunday, I'll do a watch along at 4:05 on Sunday for the Bulldogs and the Panthers. So that will be the watch along for the NRL on Sunday, 4:05. If you were with us on last Sunday for that insane game against Brisbane and Canberra that went to a draw, then extra time, and then golden point. It was insane, but we had one of our best streams of the season, and it was fantastic. So thank you to everybody who was watching along and also who came in to check out the channel. So we got a lot of views, a lot of votes, and it was good. So they will be the 3 games, and the scoreboard up for the Raiders and the Sharks. Now, the NRL's a week behind the AFL, so next week in the NRL it will be going to prelims next week for the NRL, and that will be the winner. The winner will play Melbourne Storm of one game, and the other winner will play. Who was the other winner? Who was the other winner? That who's on the other side of the? Who's on the other side of the thing? The Storm, and who went through? The Storm and the Broncos. That's right. Yeah, no, the Broncos went through. So yeah, they'll be playing the Storm and the Broncos the following week. So yeah, we'll keep you going right the way through to the end. So yeah, that'll be good. And thanks to my AFL people for coming across and supporting the NRL games as well. Really appreciate that too. So there we go. Let's have a look at the poll that we've popped up and pick your team for the prelim final. And the winner is the Hawks with 36%, Collingwood with 23%, Brisbane with 23%, and the Cats with 18%. So that's the way it goes. Charlie had one form last week. Rayner looking a menace. Rayner is a menace, isn't he? Yeah. Lines on the outside. And why is Geelong the lowest? I don't know. Not sure. Not enough Geelong supporters in the house tonight. So both games are a Fidel B. Bird. There we go. Yeah. Lee Lester's won the XP as well. Good on you, Ree, for winning the XP. And Harry's in second place. There we go. Chewy's in third. J-Mar in fourth. And there we go. All right, guys. We will wrap it up now. And good luck to all your teams. Well, hang on a sec. Let me go out of the other screen. Let me go back to this one. There we go. Good luck to all your teams at the MCG this weekend. It's going to be, we're going to see who's going to go into the grand final, so it's going to be exciting. We are at the business end now. Go the Pies. Yep, good on you, King A. Thank you very much for coming in. So there we go. Can't believe Storm are through to the prelim. I can't believe it either, Clyde. Yep, it's a shocker. So calm the Cats from Gabriel as well. Just realised the Cats and the Birds. It is the Cats and the Birds in the prelim. Yep, it sure is. So we will see. Good luck to the Hawks. Thank you very much, Greenfinger. And good luck to everybody else as well. So have a good night, guys. Enjoy your week. And we will see you on Friday night for the big one to see who goes into the grand final. Is it going to be the Cats? Is it going to be the Hawks? It's a crazy time. So yeah. Thanks for being in tonight, guys, and we'll see you next time. Take care, spike your hair, and don't forget, stay hunky. Go the Hawks.